How did the medieval open field system work? Imagine living in a village where everyone shares the land and works together to grow food. That was the essence of the medieval open field system, a way farmers organized their land across Europe during the Middle Ages. Large fields, sometimes several hundred acres, were divided into long, narrow strips called selions. Each peasant or tenant farmed a few of these strips scattered throughout the fields. They did not own the land outright but had hereditary rights to farm these strips, which belonged to the lord of the manor. The lord held the land from the king and managed the entire estate. The land was divided into 2 or 3 big open fields. Farmers used a crop rotation system to keep the soil healthy. At first, a 2-field system was common, where one field was planted while the other rested. Later, a 3-field system was adopted, dividing the land into 3 parts, 1 for autumn crops, 1 for spring crops, and 1 left fallow. This rotation helped prevent soil exhaustion and allowed land to be used for grazing during fallow periods. Farmers worked their strips together, following shared schedules for plowing, sowing, and harvesting. This cooperation was vital because if everyone did their work at different times, the crops could fail or the land could become overused. Villagers also shared common grazing land for their animals and woodland for firewood and building materials. The manor, or the lord's estate, was run through a manorial court. The lord and his officials made rules about farming, settled disputes, and made sure everyone followed the community's agricultural practices. Farmers paid rent or provided labor services to the lord, but they had legal protections that kept them from being thrown off the land unfairly. This system supported a mixed way of farming. Farmers grew crops like wheat, barley, and oats, and raised animals such as cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens. They often kept some animals on their individual strips or used the common land for grazing. Over time, as towns and markets grew, land started to be divided and enclosed into individual plots owned by single farmers. But during the Middle Ages, the open field system was the main way rural communities organized their farming life. It encouraged cooperation, shared resources, and helped sustain large communities through collective effort.